retired from industry in 2008, and I hope to continue to be relevant. I recently became a professor at Northeastern University after 45 years or so in industry. And the field that Pierre was one of the pioneers of is growing, and I feel that someday the field of what is now predominantly replacement medicine is going to give way to a large degree to tissue engineering, where we have the body restore its function rather than replacing organs and replacing body parts. AIMBY is what I believe, with its 1,500 or so fellows, is the most powerful advocate, the most powerful source of expertise in medical and biological engineering that exists. I think that AIMBY has been valuable in the sense that they are interested in translation, and so they have given industry an important part, even though our numbers were not as large. I think we're growing in proportion to academia. And when I say academia, remember that I now went to the other side, and I'm now a professor. But my great opportunity as a synthetic organic polymer chemist was being able to come up with new materials and to come up with new processes for materials. And so I guess the thing I feel best about is that innovations that we introduced as early as the late 1970s are still in use today. For example, components of pacemakers. One of my co-inventions was the connector that's being used by all the companies on top of their pacemaker, and other innovations inside the pacemaker. We came up with the first synthetic conductive adhesive skin electrode that is really the standard of the industry now for EKG and other applications. And so the innovations that have led to products, I would say, has been my most rewarding accomplishment. That I do see a transition, slow but sure, from the era of replacement medicine, artificial hips, artificial knees, intraocular lenses, to even the cardiac pacemaker is a replacement device for your electrical system. But there is action going on now in modifying cells to be heart pacemaker cells. There's progress being made there. I foresee someday that instead of being able to regenerate small areas of cartilage in your knee, that you'll be able, as an older person, to receive regenerative technologies for very large areas of your cartilage, instead of having to replace your knee or your hip. And so this transition is happening. There are a lot of setbacks. Almost every company that starts off strong has a setback, but slow but sure it's happening. We are the experts. We should, both as individuals and in groups of expertise, advocate for what the future is going to bring, which I believe, again, is more ability to heal ourselves and to generate. Now, I don't like to use the word regeneration so much, because sometimes you want to degenerate, sometimes you want to generate from scratch. And so I think tissue engineering is a better word. And after all, we are engineers.